Did WWE set Evolution up to fail? After 7 long years, WWE has finally brought back the all-women's premium live event titled Evolution, which is set to take place at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia, this Sunday, July 13th. This show is the culmination of a large weekend WWE has planned out for Atlanta, which includes NXT's Great American Bash and the 40th Saturday Night's main event. But as we get closer to the historic women's event, there is a question that everyone is asking. Did WWE set Evolution up to fail? What do I mean by that? Well, let's dive in. In 2018, WWE announced the first ever all-women's pay-per-view titled Evolution, which took place in late October in Long Island, New York. The event included championship matches, tag matches, and a battle royal featuring several returning legends, headlined by Ronda Rousey, who intended to crush Nikki Bella's legacy. Overall, the show was deemed a success, which had fans wondering whether it would turn into a yearly spectacle, but nothing was heard from for 7 years. For the next number of years, either fans begged for another Evolution event online or rumors spread about the potential of a second event, with nothing coming to fruition. Until less than 2 months from the event's scheduled date, WWE announced the return of Evolution as part of a big weekend in Atlanta, Georgia at State Farm Arena. Here is why I believe WWE actually did set up Evolution to fail. Let's start with the marketing. The show is scheduled for July 13th, and while it was rumored to take place for a couple months, no official announcement was made until May 24th during Saturday night's main event, a mere 50 days before the show's scheduled date. Build-ups during ads and commercials were very thin, and online marketing was very limited from WWE's posts, focusing more on Saturday night's main event and the fact that Goldberg will be having his retirement match at the show. Now let's go with the ticket sales. Combo and single tickets for both Evolution and Saturday night's main event went on sale at the same time. However, the amount of sections opened for the same venue were very different. Saturday's show has a setup for 12,000 plus seats open for attendance, while Evolution only had around 6,000. And a curious thing to note is the cost of prices for Evolution are much smaller than that of Saturday night. Yet despite the lower prices, the sales have not gone higher to the point where the demand required more open sections. The interest for the show is not that high compared to others, and that is because of a few reasons. Evolution is scheduled for July 13th in Atlanta, Georgia at 7 p.m. Literally across the street at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, legendary music artist Beyonce is performing as part of her Cowboy Carter tour. Both events taking place simultaneously are cause for concern in both viewership and attendance. One may not think that wrestling fans would also be Beyonce fans or vice versa, but you'd be surprised. The other reason for the declining interest is the build-up, if any exist. As of this video, there are 7 matches official for the show, which, considering WWE's recent reputation, is a lot more matches than they normally place on a premium live event these days. We have matches including Io Sky vs Rhea Ripley, Tiffany Stratton vs Trish Stratus, Becky Lynch vs Lyra Valkyria and Bayley, Jade Cargill vs Naomi, a battle royal for a title shot like the first Evolution, and many more. The big problem is a lot of matches were just thrown together to put wrestlers on the show, many lacking storylines or any real build-up. Trying to build up the Evolution event while also building up Money in the Bank and Night of Champions caused for a big problem. And of course, Liv Morgan's unfortunate shoulder injury caused WWE to have to rewrite the entire show, as she was set to have an impact on the PLE in ways other women would have not. There are just way too many shows taking place lately, and this upcoming weekend is no different, as there are 3 shows scheduled to take place in Atlanta, one of them going head-to-head with AEW's biggest event, All In. And while that is definitely not a coincidence, it's also not the point I'm making. Announcing the show with little promotional time, limited marketing, low ticket sales, competition with Beyonce, and little to no build-up are all reasons why I think WWE intentionally set Evolution up to fail as a way to blame the female talent for not being a draw. If the show was given a more appropriate announcement date, proper build-up from the booking team, no competition, and not crammed in the midst of a giant weekend, I guarantee the event would have done better in the preparation. And if it didn't, then you can say the women were not a draw. All we can hope for now is Evolution doing great when it takes place. Give me your thoughts on this video and what you think of WWE's poor promotion of the Evolution event. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe.